Well, the Butlerian Jihad comes to an end here, the moment where humanity finally decides its destiny against the thinking machines. Greetings, legendary readers. Welcome to Larry's Legendary Library, where I like to explore science fiction, fantasy, and other bits and bobs. Today, I will be reviewing Dune, the Battle of Corrin. It is the final book in the Legends of Dune trilogy. It started with the Butlerian Jihad, and it continued with the Machine Crusade, and today I'll be talking about this. Cover art by Stephen Ewell. 56 years have passed since the events of the Machine Crusade. Humanity has endured decades of bloodshed following the death of Serena Butler, but at last, victory seems possible. One by one, the synchronized worlds fall, and hope for an end to the war begins to spread. But Omnius isn't finished just yet. In a desperate last move, plagues are unleashed across the galaxy, devastating human populations. The final confrontation, the apocalyptic Battle of Corrin, will decide whether humanity survives. And meanwhile, on Arrakis, the seeds of the legendary Fremen culture are beginning to take root, foreshadowing the warriors who will one day follow Paul Muad'Dib. I really enjoyed the conclusion to this trilogy, especially how it ties into many threads in the foundation of Frank Herbert's original Dune series. Some of the origins I particularly enjoyed: the Bene Gesserit, watching the sorceresses of Rosak evolve into the Bene Gesserit that we know later is fascinating. The Mentats, their role develops little by little, further showing the early days of human computers. The Spacing Guild, Norma Sinva's story arc is particularly fascinating and one of the more compelling arcs in the book. The Fremen, the sections set on Arrakis were among my favorites, both atmospheric and, to me, are essential. I believe we see the origins or the beginnings of the Hunter-Seekers, one of the weapons we see early in Dune by Frank Herbert. I thought the conflicts were compelling. The rivalry between House Atreides and House Harkonnen really takes root near the end of this book. The war itself reaches new heights of devastation, especially with Rhaena Butler pushing her religious zealotry to frightening extremes. And of course, the conflicts between humans and the thinking machines, especially Omnius, remain a constant looming presence. One of the characters I'd like to draw attention to, which I've mentioned in the other reviews for the other books, Erasmus, the independent robot. He's such a standout character. He's sinister, he's unpredictable, he's strangely entertaining and sometimes humorous and sometimes frightening. Easily one of the best villains in the trilogy. Overall, I loved exploring how these iconic institutions, rivalries, and characters took shape, and it really deepened my appreciation for the Dune universe. For me, Dune, the Battle of Corrin, earns an L4 rating, L4 loaded. It is well worth reading. It's heavy, it's meaningful, it's rewarding, it's well worth your time if you're a Dune fan, and I feel like the entire trilogy of the Legends of Dune are certainly worth reading if you're interested in the Dune universe and how it came to be the way it is. Have you read any of the Legends of Dune trilogy? If so, what did you think of how it wrapped up? Please let me know in the comments. Next up for me will be the Sisters of Dune book, starting the Schools of Dune trilogy, and I'm excited to see how those threads continue. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay legendary.